Hi guys, Phonsy here from GM Motorsport Australia Speed, and today we've got the mighty triple step. These things have been going gangbusters. We've had them made for quite a while, but the public really didn't know what they're about. Basically the triple stepped is the pinnacle, and now we're seeing actually a lot of customers actually taking off their pacemaker, Manta, X-Force, whatever it might be, and actually re-putting these on, and we're getting phone calls and shops, and they're amazed and how good they are. So what this video is not just to tell you how good they are, it's to show you a little bit of science behind it. There's a lot behind with exhaust stuff, and a lot of it is also to do with programs like Pipe Max and different things, working out sizes, velocities. We just want to show you some of the stuff about the flow part, because obviously you've got reflective wave, valve shutting, exhaust, scavenging. There's a lot going on. So what we want to try and just do is a simple layman's term to show you how a triple step can actually flow more than a single pipe. Now probably people go, oh, well, of course, but we get a lot of calls and go, oh, we've got a 2-inch header, that's going to flow more than your triple stepped. Or I've got an 1 7/8" header, is probably the most common one we're going to get. The 1 7/8" is going to flow more than our triple step. Our triple step is 1 3/4", 1 7/8", and 2. So it is smaller at the start. It's the same at the middle and bigger at the back end than the 1 7/8". One we're testing against today is a big boy against a 2-inch. So this is going to really show you validation of that it's not just about the size, it's about the velocity and basically what's coming off the port and how it works. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this awesome piece of gear down that, as I said, absolutely changing the Commodore world in Australia, and also we've got some other ones coming out for the new ZR2 and the Ram stuff. They might be a tri-wire design, but they are a stepped header because we do strongly believe in stepping headers for the velocity. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put this down, we're going to crank this baby up, and we're going to show you a little bit of science behind the 2-inch versus the triple stage. Okay, so what we've got here is 2 pipes. One's 2-inch and one is triple step, so 1 3/4", 1 7/8" to 2-inch. So what we've got here is a cylinder head. It has been CNC ported. It's irrelevant how it is. It's just we're going to flow it now. We're pretty much on full lift anyway. I'm going to turn the machine on. It will be a little bit noisy, and we're going to show you what the exhaust port will do on its own. This is not about a cylinder head test, but we're just going to show you the different parts and what it does. So if we look here, what we'll see is the CFM rating. We've set the range up to range 6 on our bench. Our bench is actually can go up to 1600 CFM. We're pretty lucky how we've configured it. So we're going to hit this and we're going to show you what it does. Okay, as you can see, our baseline 234 CFM. So what we're going to do now is put the big boy on, okay, and we're going to show you what that does. So we had 234 as a baseline. Okay, that's 249 CFM. So we've seen an increase, which is what we'd expect to do when we put that on. Even when we're doing cylinder head flow testing, it's important to know whether it's with the pipe or without diameters and such and such. So we can see that the 2-inch helps it and will help the flow rating, and we can see that firsthand. So now we'll put the other one on. Okay, so what you're seeing was 264 CFM, and people that are worried and go, oh, you took it off. We've seen with no pipe, it was only 234. We had it on correctly. And as I said, the 1 3/4" on the CNC, one only just fits on with a smaller standard port, it actually can work better, but we do have it matched to our size. So that shows you that this 1.75 inch, 7/8 to 2 inch flows more than just one standard tube. So guys, that's some of the science behind it and the validation. So, you know, we don't sell snake oil stuff, which people are, you know, starting to realize. We've always got the naysayers and other people. Some of them are jealous. Some are, you know, mates of mates or shops or someone's uncle or whatever it might be. Here, real testing, real world stuff, guys. Not your cousin or your mate or someone such and such said. This is the real stuff that shows you why that will make more power, more velocity, more torque, and overall is a better idea. The reason most people don't want to do it, it's manufacturing costs are dearer to actually make a triple step, okay? And the opposition doesn't have it. So they don't want to change their jigs. They don't want to do everything else, especially on an older car that's seen their life platform, you know, span out. So guys, that's what's behind it. It does work. It works on the dyno. It works on the flow bench. As I said, there's a lot more to it than just flow. But that's one part to just show you and stop the myths and the debunks and the internet people are saying, no, it doesn't. A 2 inch will flow more. It doesn't. Sorry, guys. The science and the math shows you that. And the smart people behind it that, you know, really into it in the races, you know, they've always known it for a long time. You'll see that happens, and you'll even see equal lengths off, you know, some of the old school speedway stuff where straight out the head, you know, they were good ideas. We don't have that luxury because unfortunately we've got a car and a body and a lot of constraints as well. We do get some questions about fitment as well. Listen, they fit very well. Unfortunately, when we've got this big pipe set up coming through, it's massive. It's 2 inches, man. It's 4 2-inch pipes. So, you know, with some cars, with the K-frames, they're getting a bit old, or just the manufacturing tolerances, they can be a little bit harder to fit. Generally, you might need a tweak here or there. Listen, guys, the Americans love it, and a lot of other people's, you know, they don't have any issues. They go, oh, yeah, cool. They know that they may have, you know, a little bit of, you know, fettling because they're getting the big performance. If you don't, we've got the 1.75 inch set that we have, which is obviously equal length, but they can have more clearance. So there is options there. But if you want the ultimate, sometimes you've got to put up with a little bit of pain as well. They do fit. We fit them all the time. Heaps of shops have no problems. But I'm just letting people know that's where it is. And with coating or anything else, just make sure before you do anything, check that you're happy with the product. We have a good, you know, as I said, warranty system and everything else. But don't coat your headers if you're not happy with them. Make sure you test fitted them. Make sure you're pretty cool with everything. As I said, we're an Australian business trying to do the best we can, which we love making these cool products that make power and make your Commodore faster. So just enjoy, you know, what we do. And as I said, we've got a lot of people that do like us and like our time there, and that's why I enjoy doing the videos. Thanks, guys.